Barthez didn't even move. The ball boys ducked their heads. Everyone knew the ball was going out. They were wrong. June 1997. Lion. The ball defied physics and buried itself in the net. Scientists would analyze this goal for years. Professors would write equations, but no one could explain it. Because this wasn't just a goal. This was a letter of defiance, written to the entire world by a boy from the poverty-stricken streets of Garza. And this man is about to show you what's truly possible in football. Ladies and gentlemen, the man who changed not football, but physics itself, Roberto Carlos, Garza, a small town in the state of São Paulo, Brazil. Roberto Carlos da Silva Rocha was born on these streets. His father Oscar and mother Vera Lucia both worked on coffee plantations. Poverty was their daily reality. But there were streets. And there was a ball. The hardness of the asphalt, the pain of bare feet, the emptiness of hunger, all of it disappeared. At 12, he began working in a textile factory to support his family. At 15, he announced himself in the União São João shirt. At 18, he was sent back from Atlético Mineiro, told he was not suited to traditional structure. Rejected. But it wasn't over yet. Palmeiras paid $500,000 to sign 20-year-old Roberto Carlos. Within 2 years, a Brazilian league title and 2 Paulista championships. El Hombre Bala, the Bullet Man. Europe was watching. Inter Milan president Massimo Moratti signed 2 key names, Javier Zanetti and Roberto Carlos. 4 goals in 4 matches, numbers no one expected from a defender. But Roy Hodgson's verdict was blunt, tactically undisciplined. Roberto Carlos was placed on the transfer list. Inter's loss was about to become someone else's greatest gift. Fabio Capello's Real Madrid immediately snapped up the gem Inter had thrown away. Squad number 3. The Bernabeu had seen many left-backs before, never one like this. He was an express train, constantly surging up and down the left flank, unstoppable. Then came the Galacticos era. Zidane, Figo, Beckham, Ronaldo, and Roberto Carlos, the irreplaceable engine of them all. The greatest moment, the 2002 Champions League final. Roberto Carlos on the left touchline. His throw-in found Raul at the far post. And then Zidane. That volley. The assist came from Roberto Carlos. The match ended 2-1. The trophy was lifted by the man who had bled for Madrid for 11 years. 11 years, 527 matches, 69 goals. But 11 years of loyalty, forgotten in a single night. A mistake against Bayern Munich. And some fans, the very fans he had carried to glory, booed him. I gave everything to Real. I don't deserve this. I'm leaving. Roberto Carlos also made history with the national team. He was forced to watch the 1994 World Cup from the stands. But 1997 brought Copa America glory and that legendary free kick in Lyon that defied the laws of physics. 2002, World Cup champions. Brazil 2, Germany 0, a team that felt like a family. That year he finished second in the Ballon d'Or. Only his teammate Ronaldo stood ahead of him. But 1998 held a different kind of pain. He was the first to witness Ronaldo's seizure on the night before the final. Brazil lost that night 3-0, 125 official matches, 11 goals, the second most capped player in Brazilian history. After Real Madrid, his next destination was Fenerbahce, Istanbul, the Bosphorus, a new chapter. Turkish fans took him to their hearts, and he gave them a header goal, only the third of his entire career. But injuries never left him alone, and in 2009, he said goodbye. 2 years that will forever be written in Fenerbahce history. In 2010, he returned to Brazil, to Corinthians, reuniting with his old friend Ronaldo. And then, a corner kick, curving directly into the goal. Even Roberto Carlos couldn't believe it. From Russia to India, he kept playing. He finally hung up his boots at the age of 42. Roberto Carlos redefined what a left back could be. He didn't play just to defend or just to attack. He did both simultaneously with equal energy for 90 minutes. But perhaps what truly made him a legend wasn't that famous goal or the trophies. It was a 12-year-old boy who never gave up on his dreams, even while working in a factory on the streets of Garza. Because that boy changed the world with his left foot.